Hello, welcome to Spade TV, and today we are bringing you another episode of Daily Digest. You know that when we sit here like this, we are coming to digest certain sensitive issues that is bothering us in our countries, Africa, and the world at large. In today's episode, we are looking at a 10% bet tax that the government of Ghana has introduced, that every winnings, be it lottery or sporty bets, any gambling activity, you are going to pay 10% tax on your winning. The thing where you don't know say you go win or not, no, them charge tax already. But that's what today we are going to discuss. My panelist is already in the house, but before I introduce him to you, let's go for a quick commercial break from Sunburst Healthcare. When we are back, I'll introduce him to you, then we go into the show.
Hello, Abusiafo. But Sunburst medicated powder. Now, on your form. Hey, say when a man in swans one yes, see, never good out at all. About cock, I'm a what so.
Or don't.
It's what now I'm why you say. A crow. Take a career, a yam, a crow, a juniper de aboso, and nunye, Sunburst medicated ointment, a bebwao.
Maposu, to me.
Who when Pedro be onia meant na ho ma honam ya enwu wanim ase what poso complaining na et so betwa koto Sunburst herbal balm ye from mama Sunburst products edutwem
Obenya Sunburst products our pharmacies any herbal shops at to phone friend 0554 907 393 FDA agidwadi enkra atuyatum.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break from Sunburst Healthcare. My name is Mabran Tenapa. Ladies and gentlemen, to our guest in the house today, he is your hyper. Who hypes the hyper? Who hypes the hyper? Meet Surgical Lord. Big man. Welcome to the show today.
Nice having you.
It's another episode.
Yes,
we are here to digest it.
As usual.
Make sure that things are precept are put upon
Exactly.
Well, how has the week been?
Awesome. And you're going to catch on.
Kakra, what we go chop small to then they can't hear.
I don't understand that one.
Alright. So let me get right into it. The government of Ghana has introduced the income amendment tax. The income amendment tax, where they seek to take 10% of all lottery winnings and bet winnings. You know, most of the youth, they call themselves investors. Investors, Sabinus. Investors, they invest and they don't even know that they will win.
Yeah.
But whether you win or not, the government has already imposed the tax on it already, meaning that if you win 20,000, your real cash out is going to be 18,000. 18,800.
Yeah.
Is it 19,000?
I mean the 10% of it.
Yeah. So I think 19,800 because no, it's 18,000 right now. Because yes, it's 18,000.
Yeah.
Forgive me, my maths teacher died early.
Long time ago, I see that.
Like somewhere 1847. So they are already going to take their 2,000. You know, what do you think about this tax?
Big shout out to our viewers and listeners right now. Basically, this should be scrapped before it gets somewhere.
It's already in effect.
You see, I was thinking they would say that they want to put same 10% on their salary. Anybody clocking above their figure, they should tax them. Anybody taking above 5,000 or 50,000 per their salary, because they are chopping huge already. They are not ready to sacrifice. Have you ever heard of a minister going on the
strike because their salary delayed? No.
Never. Nobody, you dare not touch that. You dare not make that mistake. So we, the investors like us, who are taking our coins, our penny, investing into our betting, our gambling, and our games that has already been legalized in our country, we are not sure whether we are going to win or lose. It's a lucky kind of game. It's a chance. And so if I'm going to stick a bet for 500 cities, and I know I'm expecting to reach 5,000, and I want 5,000, I'm going to give 10% to the government.
Yes.
For what? already I'm being taxed of roadworthy, I'm being taxed of plastic bins, I'm being taxed of this, and they are not effective. Nothing is happening. E-levy, almighty e-levy, my own personal momo. If I do a transfer of money to my grandmother in a village, they are taking certain percentage of that, and I don't see what those monies are being used for. And now they want to impose that, and they've already implemented that right now. Government has to be very careful about how they are treating we, the descendants, and we, the citizens. We are not appreciative about this. We don't like it. We are not proud of it. We are not even happy about it. I wonder why they decided to bring this thing out. See, common games like betting. So we are here when betting came about. Boys were able to see. In case they don't know, the birth of bets in African continent reduced drastically the ways of armed robbery, the ways of frauding, scamming, the ways of other stuff that are bringing crimes that are bringing the country haywire. At a point, Ghana has been rated, is it number 5 or 6 when it comes to crime in the whole of African continent, and is ill. You want to tell me that betting, when somebody can take a phone with the data, do all this brain cracking and all this, and bet to select a match, select this match, make sure this one is winning, this one is winning. At the end of the day, when I won my 1,000 Ghana cedis, you want to deduct something out of it.
They'll take 100 cedis out.
Why would you do that? When I was doing my maths, working out my stuff, you said I'm not good in education, you dropped me out. You said I'm not good to learn that work, I'm just going to sit down. And God being so good, super bets, soccer bets, all these bet companies decided to enroll this on wonderful stuff for us to be able to put our little coin on. And then you want to tax that one too? Oh no, my brother, I think it's something government has to be very careful about.
What do you think is the rationale behind this income tax?
I think it's a direction to one person's stomach, one person's pocket.
Why do you say that?
Because they want enough. We are in August right now, just ended August. July just passed by. That was exactly half of the year. This year is ended, and next year the whole wide world will be focusing on Ghana because the election is coming.
Yeah.
Now people want to harbor money. Party this party, that party want to keep a certain amount of money down to be able to brainwash a citizen of 2,000 cedis to vote for me. Of which they are very much aware that the youth of this era now are very much aggressive.
When it comes to monetary issues.
Of course. So somebody wanted to introduce this tax to be able to have a certain amount of money somewhere. Believe you me, the other party is saying that if they come in power, everything that has been implemented already, they will also continue. They are not coming to shut this one down. They are not coming to scrap this one. They are not coming to, no. As long as the people in power are forcing it and the people are not against it, they are not battling it out, they accepted it. When they come in power, it's going to be the same way. So that should tell you that somebody somewhere has got a very bad rationale about introducing this thing so that he could get certain things happen and kept somewhere. We were in this same country when a certain woman, Cynthia, was able to film certain amount of money in her house. It took the help of a house help for Ghana to and the whole world to notice that this amount of money is being kept in your hand.
$1 million, 300,000 euros, undisclosed amounts of Ghana cedis.
Uncountable. You dare know. You can't even. It's not certain.
Assorted kente.
It's not certain how much particularly was being harbored in that ladies.
And it took her about 2 months to notice that the money was missing. It means that
for the first 2 months, what was happening? It was just
there is more than $1 million.
It's more. I'm sure it's a whole storeroom altogether. And so they've sat down and realized that no, it's not enough. So let's introduce this thing and let's make citizens poorer and poorer and poorer. And so this is where we are now. So if you ask me the rationale, that's what it is. Somebody is harboring it for his own benefit only.
We live in a country where a daily wage is, I think, about 13 cities.
Yes.
Something. And government is always introducing taxes. Government is always introducing taxes. Now the nickname that people have given him is Zacchaeus the tax man. Because yes.
And it's true.
The toll booth that we know will generate money every day, we stopped it.
Yes.
And introduced 11.
Yes.
It didn't work.
It didn't work, but they are still deducting. 11 is still, you see, they made it known to us that it's not working, but they are still getting a kakra out of it.
Yeah, they are deducting. Anytime I do a transaction, I'm being charged.
they'll take it. They're taking it.
What do you think the youth can do? Because everybody is infuriated by this income tax, which is at a whooping 10%. Whooping 10%. It should be 3% or even 4%.
It shouldn't even be introduced in the first place.
You know, as a citizen, your duty is to pay tax. I'm not actually against taxing. But if taxing is something that is going to have a dire consequence on the citizen, then it must be amended. Do you understand?
I got it.
Yeah, so maybe we have to pay tax. But should it be that much?
No. If you ask me, no. We are already overburdened of our taxes already. We are paying huge amount of taxes already in this country. We are paying so much. We are paying. My brother, are you really in Ghana? Things happening in Ghana, I have no idea. Our women who are doing businesses and farming and all those things, products can be ready and there are no cars to convert them to the market. As little as funerals nowadays are not being attended by human beings, rather the money. You see, this is how far we are coming. You see, they are milking us to the brim, and I have no regrets. When I hear my sisters and brothers running across the shores of Ghana, looking for greener pastures elsewhere. We have our nurses going, we have our doctors going, we have our mechanics and all of that going. We have individuals who are going on ship, several rounds just to make sure they get
we will go.
Definitely. When we get the chance right now, we are up there. They say Libya. People are channeling. Most of them are dying or falling down the river.
Recently, we even realized you can drive.
Drive all the way from here to London. Do you know amount of boys who are doing susu to get a Land Rover and Range Rover and 4x4 just to make it? They are doing it and they will go. And it's going to happen because almighty digitalization by Umia has made the Ghana cards very much secure enough.
It can help you
all the way up there. Yes. So I think if we ask me this, we are overburdened with tax already and we don't need this tax. Government needs to do something about it.
Don't you think the government is cheating us because these betting companies are already paying taxes? And I'm already paying a tax on my properties, on my salary, I'm already paying tax. Sometimes the taxes are even deducted before you even get them, especially those who work in corporate organizations and corporate bodies. So don't you think the government is stealing from us?
I told you earlier on that introduction of this tax is just channeled towards somebody's pocket, somebody's stomach. Because I'm already aware government is taxing these individual companies here to do such businesses. So government is taking that share already, that tax already, that money already. So you dare not touch us, the citizens. We those who are patronizing those products that are being brought, you allow them. See, before they got into the country, you did your investigations. You had your Minister of Interior and Exterior doing all the back and forth about it. You've been able to analyze that. Okay, it's good for my people. Bring it. It's been existent. Why didn't they start the first day these people came into the country? They allowed them to establish the businesses ongoing. For some time now, it was just recently. So they realized that young boy at the age of 25 is able to buy a car, build a house, solve issues with the parents, and life is okay. They don't like that. They want you to grow as old as 50 years like them before trying to buy a plot of land.
Hold it up there. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you that you are still watching Spade TV. And this episode is probably brought to you by Sunbest Healthcare. Just get any of their products, the Sunbest Medicated Balm, the Sunbest Medicated Powder, we have the Sunbest Rubbing Alcohol, the Sunbest Hand Sanitizer, and the Sunbest Ointment. All these things, they are things that you need them at home to help you run your day-to-day activities. And I'll take it up from there, surgical.
Yes, so government is indeed cheating us left and right. Exorbitant amount of money is being collected every day.
But they said the money is being used for the development of the country.
Are you seeing any development in our country, my brother? Are you seeing the last time I tried making mistake getting closer to what is the name of our people? This Lebanese company, and I spent a couple of days there. I have to start speaking like them Because I realized that in this country, nothing is working. Everything is become totally difficult in this country.
Nothing is actually
Lebanese are now getting very, very much tired and they want to live back to their country.
Come back to Ghana, please.
So when you're in Ghana now, that alone should tell you that what is happening now is me sucking investors away.
I think some of the betting companies are even closing down.
Yeah, they have. I'm a soccer bet that started shutting down some branches and stuff like that. I don't know about Premier Bets and the other ones. They are still in business.
I think Premier Bet has left Ghana.
That is it. Totally. They are gone. So the government is milking us too much, the taxes are too much, and there's no way they should do this. They are cheating us. They need to stop it. There's no development. They are not using it for any development. It's going to one person's stomach straight.
They say, yeah, we are being taxed. They are even taxing Facebook ads.
Just look at that. Just look at that. Social media, after hustling to buy my phone, not only a smartphone, after hustling to buy that internet, that airtime, after converting it into data, after starting browsing, when I see any ad or I apply any ad on my space or my social media, I am no confused.
If we don't take care, very soon they will introduce the air breathing tax. In the oxygen you breathe, you will be taxed. If you go and buy airtime, you'll be taxed. If you come and buy Sunbest product, you'll be taxed. If you take your phone, you'll be taxed. If you sleep, Zacchaeus the tax man will tax you. What advice? Surgical. It's actually hurting, you know,
right now,
to get to know stuff like this. It hurts. Most of the young people in Ghana, their life depends on these bets. This is what they do because how much are you earning?
How much?
One thing that is killing most of the youth in Accra and in some other cities is rent and transport. Come to think of it, people are spending about 30 cedis on transport a day. And in Accra, those short distance is expensive than long distance.
Long ones, yes it is.
So it's taking a toll on us as commuters and as citizens. Rent is also killing us because we have to pay 2 years advance, 3 years advance. Now they've even stopped taking 1 year advance, you see.
Totally.
So so many tax is going to get us killed. Unless they want us to leave the country for them so that they can, if you come to sell it and give us our share. But let me go back to Surgical. Surgical, would you give us your last words?
Yes. So my last words happens to be the ones that is going totally to the youth out there. My brethren, my sisterings, and my brethren, I beg of you. The system, they've now set everything ablaze. Are you getting me? If you have the least chance of flying out of this country, run. Don't delay. If you have the least chance of grabbing that job that will be giving you kakra to survive with, hold on to it tight. Because I know we've all decided to stay away from crime. The fraudulent acts has been reduced drastically in Ghana. Now, boys and girls are ready to work with their hands and make that money. You can't expect me to eat gobe, 15 cedis, and go and pay 2 cedis to ease out. So at the end of the day, gobe is now 10 cedis I'm eating, and you've forgotten that water will come inside. So in all, it's 8 cedis gobe, because water will take you home. Washroom will take you home. So at the end of the day, where are we going? I understand the big men out there, the belletus people out there, they want to still keep chopping the money. Don't worry. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Just encourage yourself in the Lord and believe in the one you call your God. And then I will not say keep praying, but keep hustling. Prayer has done its role already. Now let's hustle hard. One day, we will go ride a car some and go see what's up. Surgical Lord is my name.
Arise, Ghana youth, for your country, because the nation always demands your devotion. Do you understand? Let us all unite to uphold and raise high the flag of Ghana, the one in which Africa advances. My name is Mabranten Abu, and this episode of Daily Digest was proudly brought to you by Sunburst Health Care. Get all these products in your home, and trust me, it's going to be very smooth for you. Now make sure that you leave your comment under the comment section and like this video, share, and also subscribe to it. Thank you very much for always watching our videos. We appreciate you a lot, and when you comment, we will not forget to give you a love and a hand. Until I see you again, I'm out. Peace.
Hello, abusiafo. But Sunburst medicated powder. Now on your form. Hey, say when a man in swans one yes, see, never good out at all. About call, I'm a what so.
It's what now, I'm on why you say.
Ekro. Sekakarere, yam, ekro, ajuni pedea boso. Enunye, Sunburst medicated ointment, ebebwao.
Maposu. Nihuna mina tutumi.
Ihuwe ni Pedro biye. Onia, ments na homa honam ya enwu w'anim ase. Waposu complain nyina. Etso betwa. Koto Sunburst herbal balm. Ye from Mama Sunburst. Sunburst products. Edutwem.
Obenya Sunburst products. Our pharmacies. Any herbal shops name. To phone friend 0551 907 393. FDA. I did Jedi and Kratio Yatum.